Yo, test. I wanna show you guys a little, not guide, but like, some mix-ups, let's say some mix-ups. Lord Stomp 2.0, Lord Stomp 3.0. You know, usually a lot of the Wizzy fans know that the Lord Stomp, like this one. I mean, the name is Lord Stomp, but nowadays even some commentators call it the Wizzy Stomp. I mean, he pretty much took it and made it really, really famous, to be honest, and he like uses it in a very insane way. However, because this is so common nowadays, a lot of Fox players actually adapted to that shit. So when you're like spamming Lord Stomps, some Fox players came up with pretty interesting solutions. Like, instead of normal shot up Nair, they will overshoot Nair. So I recorded some examples. Slot 1. CPU mode replay. Playback. So let's say this is like normal approach, right? A little bit of dash dance, and this is like pretty classic. Normal Lord Stomp, slot 1, playback. So this pretty classic situation where, let's say, the normal Lord Stomp beats, because Fox when he like short up approaches has a very short range. I didn't know that until I played Fox myself a couple of games, and then I realized, holy shit, you have to overshoot insane with this character. So let's say slot 2, we let the Falcon slot 1, and so slot 2 for Fox. So if they overshoot, then obviously it beats the classic Lord Stomp. However, here is what the Lord Stomp like 2.0 is basically. So you don't do this, you do it like this. You want to drift outside, and this actually beats the overshoots, which is pretty insane. And I think especially against the higher ranked Foxes, which who are very good at adapting and overshooting and all that, this Stomp beats overshooting hard. It's like insane. So slot 2, we have a different example now. So that sort of drift back, retreating Stomp without that insane pullback momentum beats that. And then also a third or another example is some Fox players actually, they will actually do a full hop Nair above you, and if there's a plat, like in this example, they will land on the plat and shield drop back air, shield drop Nair, shield drop drill. This is actually very strong neutral gameplay from Fox, because it beats the normal Lord Stomp, and you can't really crouch because you're under plat and they will drill your ass. Wait, I got an ad on YouTube. Okay, so 1 second. So let's see slot 3, and let's say, so this is normal Stomp, and this mix up, let's say off. So this this is very strong, very strong. And as you saw, slot 1 normal Lord Stomp loses, so it's very strong. But however, here comes the Lord Stomp 3.0. It's basically this idea. Like, if you read that they will try to full hop and then shield drop on you, and that's very strong, by the way, you can read that and punish it. So we have this. You can actually beat that mix-up, and you can beat the overshoots with it 2.0, and you can beat this with a 3.0. So this is like little lesson for the Lord Stomp. This is why I would recommend to mix up your Lord Stomps. Use it 2.0, 3.0. It's just a variation of the Lord Stomp. However, that doesn't mean that only because you're using Lord Stomps, if you're a big Wizzy fan or Lord Stomp fan like I'm using that shit in every matchup. You can still beat their approaches if they adapt to it, which is pretty insane. Also, the reason why Lord Stomp and stomping in general in close situations is very strong is because Falcon pulls his legs in, like he becomes very tiny. It's the same when you crouch. Like if you're cornered and your opponent is pressuring you, right, with back airs or whatever. If you like try to dash there and shield, your hitbox, your whole ECB is very big, so it's very likely that you get clipped and die. So if you crouch, you're less likely to get hit because you're small now. So a lot of things will whiff, and then you can just dash and grab. So this is also like, you have to really pay attention to your body size, basically. This is also why Marth, for example, is extremely broken in his dash dance. If Falcon dash dances and Marth dash dances, the problem is with Marth's dash dance, this is also why I think that he has a slight edge on the matchup. His dash dance is way more broken than Falcon's, because when Falcon dash dances, he is a very big hitbox running across the whole stage, so it's very easy to clip him. When Marth dash dances, he's like ducked. He's a very small package. So when he dash dances, the grabs even with, he's very hard to hit. So always be aware of that body size thing, and yeah, however that's called and changes. And yeah, I just wanted to make like small lesson for you guys, you know. Enjoy and have a nice day as always.